With May the 4th approaching, I feel like I should build a Lego droid today. Maybe this retired Dio will do the trick. Or, how about one of my favorite droids of all time? Chopper from Rebels. And if you noticed, he's right there hanging out in the background. So in today's video, let's take a full review of Chopper coming May 2025. Here is a first look at the LEGO Star Wars Chopper, aka C1-10P droid, coming in at 1,039 pieces, a brick build version of Chopper from Rebels, and a Chopper minifigure. The box art does feature an Ahsoka here in the bottom left corner, and then moving forward we have a builder series of 1 to 4. That way you could build this set actually together with those online instructions. My box says not for sale, as this was a gift from the LEGO group, but also depicted is a brick build statue of Chopper, the plaque, the minifig, and then also some depictions that his head is movable, as well as his attachments to make him go round. Chopper is known to be a smaller droid, and I think it does pretty justice that LEGO's done it. You can see him next to Grogu in the hover pram, next to R2-D2 and C-3PO, and you can definitely tell on display Chopper is a little bit smaller than the R2-D2, even though they're at the exact same price point of $100 MSRP. The plus side is each one of these sets all comes with their own plaque and minifigure to designate them, and to be honest, the displays look really good. Here's a pretty good side angle view of R2-D2 next to Chopper, and like I said, he is significantly smaller, so I do find this price point that he's offered at to be a little bit strange. And if we go ahead and straighten each one of these out just a little bit, you can see the height-wise, he's quite different and a lot just smaller, like we mentioned. But I guess this plays into the role that Chopper is definitely a smaller droid in comparison to R2-D2. I just wish the price point reflected that a little bit, even just from a bird's eye view. As far as details go, he does have a rotatable head. He has his little arm pieces that we've seen him use to grab things, as well as the one up here in the front that goes right into his body. He does have a knob here on the back that allows you to play around with it and rotate his head and probably make little chopper noises similar to what we've seen in the show. And that little play feature is this knob button right here. It's a white like Technic piece, and all you can do is just move it up and down, and it allows that little bit of flexibility to go ahead and rotate Chopper's head piece. Here is the printed plaque, including Chopper's information, his homeworld Lasan, and industrial automation from manufacturer Series C1 Series Astromech droid. His model height is 0.99 meters. Versus R2-D2's plaque that says 1.09. So I think it makes a little bit sense, and maybe could have been a little bit taller as fact as this one. His sensor color is blue, and his equipment has a whole slew of information. Now, the minifig himself is no different than the minifig that came in the Ghost that we've seen quite some time ago. I always do wish these droid packs came with exclusive minifigures. I don't know, maybe a little bit more uniqueness on the part prints, but if you look at the minifig here and then go ahead and look at the droid, I feel like LEGO did a pretty good job in depiction of hitting all the colors as well as all the details to make Chopper really come to life in his brick built version. Some things I really do like here are like his hydraulic lines in the front going to each one of his legs. You got little black like banana pieces here that kind of look like wiring that goes to his central body. Even in the back of the model, again, more hydraulic lines kind of ran going into his leg pieces, which just makes sense. You can expect that from a droid, so I'm happy LEGO did that, even though this is at the back of the model, which you really can't see. If I go ahead and show you the undercasing of him, I thought this was kind of unique. He's got his flat legs here, and then underneath is like kind of like see-through plate, and then the wheels just kind of attached through like a Technic pin. So pretty interesting building style there, and then all the Technic pieces to make up his play functions to move his head in and around about. Another detail to know is all of these little details over here are sticker elements. So all 5 of those that I just pointed out, starting with the orange here in the top, that's two stickers right there in the front for those orange trims over the white. We even have this yellow knob piece here. That's a sticker. These 2 white tiles are stickers, and even this brown one over here of kind of like a coin slot. So that is 6 stickers right there. Again, I feel like the price point unjustified a little bit for getting stickers in this set. We also see his feet pieces down here. Those are 2x2 tiles with sticker elements. And then also on the opposite side, we got those 2 as well as that 1x2 plate there, all being sticker elements. I think it would have been a little bit more justified if those were printed, especially for that price point, but that's just my thoughts and opinions. One other
Last detail I'd really enjoy is how the feet are unique and different in comparison to each other. Sure, they are similar as far as like building styles go, but like you can see the color changes here. You can see like the yellow studs here and kind of like his hydraulics for his legs differ from this one being in white. You can also notice the color schemes. This one is a gray, light bluish gray leg here on his left. And then on the right side, it's actually a white brick built leg piece, even though both feet are in the light bluish gray. So I really like that. The attention to detail by Lego, I think, really hits the nail on the head. However, seeing some of those details probably needing to be printed rather than sticker elements, especially for that high price point in this given set. And if you really want to, as I showcased earlier, you can go ahead and remove that wheel if you really wanted to display them, just like so, without the wheel piece there in the front. But if you want to kind of show him in a live action form, his legs just have the ever so slight shift to them, so you can kind of make him look like he's rolling forward, which I think also looks really good. But I guess it's personal preference. I'm going to go ahead and leave the wheel down and just kind of give him that slight tan to make him look like he's rolling on forward. There is something about him that just looks a little bit off in displaying him with that wheel. I will say that it just feels a little bit off. I think you can really see it here with the wheel down. And his legs are just like way too far hinged forward versus like R2-D2. I feel like is a little bit more natural position, but the angle that his whole like droid section here, I think looks overall pretty good. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of that. I think that's an interesting hot take, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to think about it.
But aside from that, I feel like that is all the details covering our new Chopper brick-built droid, which is finally done by Lego. When I first caught wind of this, I was pretty excited because I love Rebels. It's probably my favorite piece of Lego Star Wars, even just Star Wars verse in general. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I wonder what that's going to look like from sales. I feel like some people have never seen the cartoon shows and they might be like, who the heck is this droid? What is this about? I don't really know. So it'll be interesting to see that perspective. I don't know, maybe there's more fans than I'm anticipating. It is Chopper at the end of the day. I think he's pretty significant, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. So drop a comment in the comment section below. Are you hyped about Chopper? Are you a little bit gutted on the price point at $100? I, for one, think this set could have been at $80 considering its kind of predecessor one here, R2-D2, released with that exclusive 20-year anniversary minifig. That one was $100 as well. So a little bit strange. I was wishing this was a little bit cheaper, but hey, I'm really pumped to finally get a Chopper in 2025. Of course, this is going to be a May release as we talked about. So hyping up Swipe the Card for May the 4th and all the other Lego Star Wars releases. But that's going to wrap up today's video. This model again was gifted over by the Lego group. Massive thank you Lego for sending this over for review. It did not impact our thoughts and opinions on this one as I've always been quite a Chopper fan, but that's going to wrap it up. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more 2025 reviews, hit that subscribe button, like today's video so I know you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Cristo from Stud City. Have a great day. Peace out.